Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins.
Your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Tua now from the gun. Searches from the pocket. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Jukes out a one-stop. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First snap, and Fields wants to throw. That's caught. He finds Allen Lazard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So 2nd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Fields on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Trying again, following the sack. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Fields now on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. The kick by Folk is good, and they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Eskridge to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Tua off the play fake. It's caught left side by Hill. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. His stop comes at the 32-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd down run from Achane. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying for it, it's H.A. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's all. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. On the counter, Hall. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Here's Hall running his own read. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They give on second to Hall. And they find them after just a yard. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Fields out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Folk is good. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. A pistol snap, Fields. He's got a man left. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Receiver in motion, going left. Play action now. It's Fields. The throw is caught.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Another throw for Fields. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. The kick by Folk is good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Eskridge on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Miami offense headed out there now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The 25-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa gets this one to Waller. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Finds him over the middle, and he'll get it up to the 44. Rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 3 now. Handoff running left, A-Chain. Jukes one defender, and he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That's all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 6-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So third and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
Miami Dolphins. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Tua setting up to throw. Pass is cut at the 9. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Trying to run it in, chant. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12. He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Tua now from the gun. Looking for somewhere to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
The kick by Patterson is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets out to begin another drive. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Here's Hall once more. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down, New York.
Are you kidding me? What does this even have to happen?
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Connects with his back, Hall. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Fields out of the gun, 3rd down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a chant. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Chain on the inside give. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 10.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Tua. He's running for it. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Jake Bailey on the punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Completed over the middle. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Shotgun snap to Fields. Now he takes it. Juke the defender. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
1st down, Jets.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Off play action, it's Fields. Ball in left side. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the 1st.
Fields on the scramble. A gain of 15. 1st down, Jets.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Jets leading near the break. They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Now here he goes again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Fields looking to throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
13. Dolphins 3.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Waller with the catch. And this one does not go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Tua looking to throw. He'll drop this down to chant. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
It's a gain of 4.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They motion a receiver left. Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. That's caught. He's got Washington. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Tua again. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Throw to the right, finds Waller. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They go right back to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 6. And the Jets 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Fields on 1st down. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Running it after the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Fields out of the gun. Hits his running back. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
Dolphins 3.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. Escapes a defender. garbage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First call here coming from the shotgun. They motion the tight end over. On first down, they're going to start out with chant. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Going play action. Tagovailoa. It's a big strike to Hill. Lanier all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First and 10.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Chant, a first down carry. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Here's second and 11. That's him on the quick hitter. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
To Julian Hill. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Waste of time.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. Third down. Two and out from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's marking over something here and just chucks it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
Jets 20, Dolphins 10.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jets offense now set to take over. That touchdown cut the lead by a chunk, Brock, but it's still a two-score game as they start this drive out. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. He's running with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed to Reynolds. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Fields sneaking it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, New York.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Play action now. It's Fields. Hits his tight end on the corner out. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
He still has room inside the 30. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Fields on 3rd. Oh, he's going to run for it.
Justin Fields scrambles from the pocket.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. And the kick by Folk is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Eskridge on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with A-Chain. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They'll try the middle with Gordon. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
A give to Gordon, running left. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
At the 42-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Third down, Jets are in a dime set, 6 defensive backs out there. Switching it up here, Tagovailoa to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
3-yard loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So the Dolphins readying for the punch. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On the counter, Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They motion to Waddle over left. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Putting the tight end in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Complete to Malik Washington. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Put the body on the line for his team. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Lofts it deep right side. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
The kick by Patterson is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock, not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. New York to the line, 1st and 10. A pistol snap, Fields. Escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second and 3 now. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
So 2nd down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game. Off play action, it's Fields. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. The set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Fields out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
You know, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
This work begins at the 31, and it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. The Miami offense headed out there now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Complete right side to Washington. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Gets him on the in route. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Third and just 2 to go. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Running for it, it's A-Chan. And he rolls through the defense for a touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
Dolphins 20.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Now it's Fields. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Jets first down.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He's keeping it, and not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
And 7 at their 49-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Fields to throw it. Finds the in route, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. Fields on first down. He has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Ball takes it straight ahead. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw it. He's running for it. And they take this in for the score. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown, and you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Dolphins 20.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Eskridge on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. To throw, Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. He'll step up, and there he goes. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins gotta score in a hurry. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Tua now from the gun. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's gonna be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They send Hill right. Tua off the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Motioning the tight end now. That's caught. He's got Washington. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Here's Tua again. It's his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
30, Dolphins 27.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got 1 timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that 1 timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're headed out now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a road win for the Jets. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.